Welcome to another edition of His Healthy Habits. I'm Mr. Triple H himself, and today we have another amazing Manifestation Monday brought to you by the inspirational speaker himself, Mr. Anthony Qualls. And today we're talking about purpose. What's going on, man?
What's going on, Reggie?
Let's get it.
Let's get it, man. Back in the building. Let's get to it. So, purpose. The biggest thing a person should really look at themselves and understand is, and ask yourself, what's your purpose? Your purpose is something you are willing to do, unwilling to do numerous of times, because you are purposeful when you do it. Your purpose is bigger than you, and your purpose is going to allow you to chase your dreams. Your purpose is going to allow you for that bag to come to you. When you evolving in your purpose, you don't got to worry too much about how things going to unfold, because you doing what God set you to do. You following your purpose. Everybody on this planet has a purpose, but up to everybody to find it. And it's several times, I talk to people, and people that have, amazing jobs, and they quick to tell me what they do for the job, but they still don't know what they purpose. And sometimes I feel like that's the most kind of inconsistent feeling, to know that I can sit right here and I can go to a job, right, and put in X amount of hours, day in, day out, but I know the purpose why I'm at the job, but I don't know the purpose why I'm living life. Like, I don't know my purpose on why I should make certain decisions, on why I should, follow pursuit on chasing a dream, or, evolving in a goal. When you know your purpose, you're going to move with power, and you're going to move with sense of urgency. But if you don't know your purpose, it's kind of like it's easy to throw you off track. You don't even know what you should be doing at times, because your purpose is what's going to evolve. Your purpose is what's going to make you. At the end of the day, when you realize your purpose, you can stand 10 toes on whatever you're going through. So the bigger question you should ask yourself is, what is my purpose? Ask yourself that question. Ask God that question. What is my purpose? Because it's the reason why you're living and breathing every day. It's just not to wake up, go to your job. It's just not to wake up, look yourself in the mirror. It's just not to wake up to exist, right? We are not living to exist. We're living for a purpose. So one thing about me was, I had to ask God for my purpose. I had to. It got to the point to where, like, I felt more confused than anything. It's like I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I remember this. I tell you about 2020. It was 2020, May 2020, right? Just graduated college, and once I graduated, got a job offer, moved to Dallas. I'm like, no, I'm good. Like I'm thinking like this, man. I'm thinking part of my purpose. My purpose. I graduated school, all right, like people said to do. Did everything I needed to do, and got the job. I went out there, and I still wasn't. I was miserable, because I was following what people wanted me to do, but I wasn't following my purpose. I didn't find my purpose until I lost weight. Within me finding my purpose, I started finding out, man, what I'm doing is bigger than me. When people are getting inspired by you, when they get motivated by you, when they tell you the reason why they able to conquer these dreams is because of you and your purpose. But sometimes, God can lead you to the water, but He can't make you drink it. It's up to you to find that purpose. It's up to you to understand this is why you got to keep on going. And when you know your purpose, can't nobody throw you off of it. So when you in your purpose, in the first few months, the first few moments of you fulfilling your purpose, and if it's not looking what you're not accustomed to, you can understand why you there though. Understand why you're in that environment. Understand why you're in that space, because you are evolving in your purpose. My purpose wasn't to lose weight. My purpose was to take my story, tell somebody else out there to conquer their dreams and conquer their goals. So I took my transformation, I took my story, I took everything I've been through to tell it to somebody else that's out there struggling. My purpose is to be a motivator. My purpose is to be a life changer. My purpose is to encourage people to chase their goals. My purpose is to encourage people to not give up. It wasn't to just go out here and manage over 100-some people at a job and get a paycheck for doing so. That's why I was living to exist. But once I found my purpose, I went all into it because I was so desperate to make it work. I was desperate, man. Once I found out my true light, once I found out why I'm waking up every day, I was desperate. I was willing to do anything it takes to conquer this goal. I was willing to do anything it takes to get into somebody's gym to let them know like I can help change some things. Because I found my purpose. And I told God, once you show my purpose, I will not shy away from it. But I need to know what I need to do to follow it. And once he showed me, I did everything I need to do to chase it. Even that was meaning going to different gyms across Houston, going different places, going to Walmart, HEBs, DMing 10 people a day on Instagram, just to make sure this thing I got for fitness worked. Fitness was my outlet to change people's lives and motivate them. What if your purpose is right in front of you, but you're scared to leave what's behind to chase it? Your purpose can be right in your face. But sometimes you gotta let go of that fear, that you gotta let go of the unknown and just go fulfill it. If you're praying for it and when you receive it, go after it. You gotta ask yourself, what is your purpose? What is destined for you? What is really make you want to wake up every single day? It gotta be deeper than the normal the normal tangible things. Something that's gonna fill your purpose gonna be intangible. You can't see it. You can't touch it. You can't feel it. But you gotta be in your mind on knowing why you gotta go up and chase after every day. And purpose is not means that everything you chase within your purpose is gonna be good. Your purpose is designed to strengthen as you go through failure. Because it makes your purpose more clear when you fail. Because it's going to test you to see, do you still want to chase after the purpose? And when you still chase after it after you fail, it actually makes you more stronger and it brings strength. Because when you got knocked down, you got back up, you keep going after your purpose, you just got stronger. When a door got slammed in your face, you got rejected, but you kept on walking for another opportunity, you just got stronger. The worst case scenario is you chasing after your purpose and everything went south for you, went bad for you. So you stop chasing your purpose, like, no, let me go ahead and stick to what I know and stick and go to what's easy. You didn't miss the whole point of fulfilling your purpose. Your story is your purpose. How you move, what you can do unwillingly is your purpose. We had a purpose on why we were born. But it's up to you to find it. People need you, need your value. People need your light. People need your information. People need people need your story. Imagine somebody looking at you and you motivate them to keep on going, then you stop because you don't understand why you're going through so much while chasing your purpose. It's part of your story. If you want to be big dog, find your purpose. Because it's going to make it way harder for somebody to knock you off track. Do you know how hard it is? Put it like this. Let's say we're in a football game. right? We're going up against the other opponent. If the purpose of the game is to win, that's the main concept. The purpose of the game is to win. So let's say I'm going against an opponent, and I get in their head, I throw them off track. Now they didn't cause a penalty. They head down the game no more. They lost the purpose on why they in the game. The reason why we put you in the game is to win. The reason why you're waking up every day is to win. The reason why God is giving you air in your lungs is to win. The reason why you wake up every day to able to feel, to walk, to touch, to see, to taste, to smell is to win. Find your purpose and win. It's gonna be crazy at times. It's gonna have some cloudy days. That's fine. But it's way harder to knock somebody off their track when they know their purpose. Your purpose is gonna involve you. It's gonna allow you to see things from a different perspective they've never seen before. Because now you fulfilling the shoes that's designed for you to walk in. There you go. You fulfilling the shoes that were designed for you to walk in. So when you know your purpose, can't nobody knock you off track. Can't nobody put no limitation on your mileage. So you can go out however long you want to go. You can chase your dream however how long it take you to get there because you know your purpose. I knew it was for me to be out here and change people's life. Losing weight just add more credibility to my name. I remember when I was in college, and I remember when I first made my first video. It wasn't a motivation video. I was going through some things at the time, and I remember I recorded myself. I was like, if I record myself, I'm able to find a way to release or to express what I'm going through because I don't want to keep what I'm going through ball up inside, right? So long story short, I went ahead, set the camera up on the counter. I was in the living room in one of the dorms in college, and I just recorded myself talking, right? That's all I did. I was just talking what I was going through, how I'm going to get through it, talking almost like in third person. I took the same video. I sat on it about a week, and I was like, man, you know what? Let me post this on social media. I remember this. I posted on Twitter first. The video went crazy, right? The video, it went viral. Post on Instagram, did the same thing. From that moment, I was like, man, I think I got a purpose in when I talk. A few weeks later, I remember this. I was working at T-Mobile, right? And it's everything aligned on how like I knew talking some form of speaking life to people was my purpose because I found myself always when I speak, I have the energy to give to somebody to make them feel like they can walk around with their chest out. I remember when I was at T-Mobile and I got invited to a birthday party. When I went to the birthday party, as I started, it was a living room. I forgot how I started talking, but when I started talking, everybody was so in tune to what I had to say. They were so engaged to what's gonna come out my mouth because they was more amazed by my story. So with my story, they knew that I had that some passion when I speak. Passion and purpose go hand in hand. Passion and purpose. Your passion involves your purpose. Because when the passion gone, the purpose is still there. When the motivation gone, the purpose is still there. When the thought of quitting, the purpose is still there. When the thought of giving up, the purpose is still there. When you want people to believe in you and it's not coming at you as your expectations, the purpose is still there. So your purpose is never leaving you. Only you can avoid it from what you're going through. It's the reason why the purpose is calling your name. But if you can't fulfill that purpose, somebody else will. Somebody might be a little more desperate for you and they need it. They need to be able to fulfill this purpose and change after their dreams and do what it need to take to get to the next level. If you start a fitness journey, Number, you're gonna have a purpose in it, but sometimes you don't know the bigger picture of your purpose. Your fitness journey can encourage somebody else in your family to change their life. Your decision to do self-development, to educate yourself on whatever it is, can help somebody else change their life. How you made out your tough situations and found a purpose is part of your story to tell somebody else. You got to keep on walking in light, like that light not gonna shine forever. Cause your purpose can come and go too. So why not chase it? Would you not chase your purpose because if you know it's gonna be hard, you don't want to chase it? Would you still chase after your purpose, although you know you might fail? Would you? Ask yourself those questions. Because your purpose is going to allow you to evolve and strengthen you. There's only one you. So what you going to do to wake up every day and chase your purpose? The main thing you need to do is write it down. Ask God about it. And once you find it, you spend the rest of your natural born life chasing it. Don't let nobody tell you what your purpose should be. We ain't in the same lane. We don't got the same goals. We don't got the same dreams. We're not in the same mission. Your mission statement is different than mine. Your vision statement is different than mine. I know the reason why I gotta keep on chasing the purpose. It's people's life I need to change. It's people depend on me to change their life. It's people that's out here battling depression, suicide. It's people out here going through a lot of mental things that they need me. They need somebody to get on here and to motivate them, give them hope. Sometimes people just need hope to keep on going. And once I found my purpose, it made me more passion. Sometimes all you need is a little bit of hope to keep going on. Feel like your wife not understanding you. Feel like your husband not understanding you. Feel like your kids is getting out of hand. Your family not acting like they normally act. Your in-laws not doing this. Your mother doing this. Your daddy doing this. Your brother, sister, like all this, but you still gotta be involved in your purpose. Because your purpose can change everything else around you. Be passionate within yourself. Hold yourself accountable to your purpose. It's the reason whatever you at right now, when you start chasing that dream, whatever you at right now, that's part of your purpose, the reason why you started. So don't quit. Through hard times, don't you quit. And don't you give up. You may not know your purpose right now, but you gotta seek it. And sometimes to find your purpose, you just gotta try things out. You gotta try everything, and whatever clicks is what you're gonna do. But I just wanna tell people, like, chase the purpose when you broke, chase your purpose when you got money, fulfill your purpose after you prayed about it, fulfill your purpose once you realize what it is, fulfill it. This is your purpose. It's the purpose on why every day, sometimes before that alarm go off, you waking up. Or God bless you another day. It wasn't accidental. It was all intentional. Because there's some people's lives we got to go out here and change. There's some things that need to get done. You can't sit in the moment and feel like things can't get great in order to feel your purpose. The purpose you're going through is bring you strength. And the reason why it brings you strength is because, number one, you realize why you're waking up every day. Two, you get to the point of understanding what you're doing for yourself is on other people to be motivated by you. Three, you can change people's lives. The purpose in the walk you take in, the footstep you make in is evolving right before your eyes. You just got to catch it. You have to catch it. Your life is designed for greatness. Your life is designed more than just going out here and working 9 to 5. I know a lot of people that have their jobs, they dream jobs, but don't even know their purpose is. You know, people that can have all the money in the world but don't know their purpose. The most dangerous person is somebody that know their purpose, understanding why they got to go through certain errors to fulfill it. So don't get thrown off track of stuff not looking right for you. Don't fall down to your knees because the pain is becoming unbearable right now. Fulfill that purpose. I want you to fulfill that purpose. I want you to right now write down why you need to fulfill that purpose. Because it's designed for you to achieve it and it's designed for you to attain it. Whatever that purpose is, fulfill it. Don't wake up and just exist no more. You more than just a number. You more than just waking up and clocking in and clocking out. You more than just driving to work every day. You more than just a brother. You more than just a sister. You more than just a daddy or mama. You more than just whatever else in life. You have a purpose. That's so powerful. You literally have a reason to keep on marching. When Martin Luther King was marching over that bridge, it was a purpose. When he was in front of everybody declaring his speech, it was a purpose. When he was speaking his speech on why he had a dream, it was a purpose on why he had that dream. The purpose for everybody unite what color of skin you are. It was a purpose. It was a purpose on why, although we was our fellow black people, we was in that march with them, we was still getting beaten, and we were getting gunned, we was getting drowned with water hose, and we were getting beaten by the metallic sticks by the police officers, and we were getting racial slurs, and we were getting beat down to the bone. We couldn't walk into different restaurants. We couldn't drink certain water fountains. We couldn't live a life they want to live. We had to get mistreated so bad, but we kept getting up every single time because that was a purpose on why we had to keep on doing it. And that same purpose of why we had to do it is the reason why we can walk around and do what we want to do today, because they didn't stop living that purpose or march on that purpose because stuff was getting hard for them. It was a purpose, and they kept the eyesight on it. What's your purpose? Because if they didn't realize that purpose back then, where you think we'd be at right now? It wasn't for Martin Luther King knowing his purpose. It wasn't for Rosa Parks knowing her purpose. It wasn't for Harriet Tubman doing her purpose. It wasn't for all these great people doing their purpose. Where would we be at right now? The purpose was bigger than them, and they realized it. Martin Luther King realized the purpose was bigger than him. He knew why he had to go to Alabama. He knew why he had to go through Atlanta. He knew why he had to go around and tell his speech and tell why he had a dream. It was bigger than it was a big picture to it. It was a purpose behind it. And although everything we look right in front of us don't look like it's going to evolve, it don't look like it's going to go nowhere, it don't look like people going to listen to us, it don't look like a change is going to come, but it still was a purpose. Can you chase your purpose although it look like it's not going to come? It's a purpose. Chase your purpose, fulfill your purpose, and don't give up. How much of that purpose matters to you? I just imagine if Martin Luther King gave up on the speech on him having a dream. Would we ever fulfill that purpose of that dream today? It was a purpose. You get me? It was a purpose on why we had to go through all that trauma. Everything we went through was a purpose. So I would have a hard time for somebody to tell me that I'm not able to fulfill my purpose because of my current situations. When I literally seen my ancestors get beat, get mistreated, die, get hung, and they kept on fighting. They did not give up. It was a purpose behind it. It wasn't just to look cute. It wasn't just to look good. It wasn't just to come back and have our story in textbooks that don't even fully tell the story in the textbooks in school. No, it was a purpose. It was a purpose to have our people, where we at right now today, to have our rights, to have a better living conditions than what they had back then. We don't got to eat like slaves. We don't got to work like slaves. We don't got to get mistreated like slaves. It was a purpose. And all that pain and trauma they went through, they never lost out on their purpose. They never lost it. So imagine if you lost sight on your purpose. Imagine how many people you are affecting on that. What if you actually lose sight on feeling your purpose and you affected over 1,000 people because you went through a little pain, you couldn't even take it? Like, understand me. People like Martin King lost his life fulfilling his purpose. White people had it out for him for fulfilling his purpose. But you going through a little pain, you can't even fulfill your purpose. Come on. How you gonna ask God to give you the light, but you scared to shine it? Come on, like, walk in your purpose. If you want it, go get it. Like I said to every podcast, like, bring it, like, anything that come my way, bring it on. Hate, jealousy, envy, bring it on. I know my purpose. And I ain't scared to shine my light. I never come out cocky, but walk with my chest out because I know where I'm living every day. And nobody can change my mind about that. It's a purpose on why we move in the groove in the way we do. You just have to find it. Like I said in the beginning, take a sheet of paper, write down your purpose. If you don't know it, ask God, pray about it. 2, try different things. Find out what you're good at. Find out what you love doing. Like, find your purpose. You can find it. And it could be like find a needle in a haystack sometimes. That's okay. But you can find it. Just take the time and energy to go look for it. Be superior. Mr. Dad Go with the Dad Go message. And we out. Let's get it.